Talk ladies and today is, I forgot the date, is January 16, 2020. We're going to do AEW results because ladies and gentlemen, a sad moment that happened to Jon Moxley. I'm sorry for this happened, but it happened. But ladies and gentlemen, we will get to it. But first, match of the evening, we had a Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match to become the new #1 contender to verse SCU at the Jericho's Cruise. I guess that's the next episode of AEW. But this episode was Bash at the Beach. I don't know why, because it didn't really mean anything. But we had Best Friends versus the Young Bucks versus Ortiz and Santana versus Kenny Omega and Hangman Adam Page. It was an awesome match. It was a pretty good match. But the winner of that match, oh my god, I can't even remember all this stuff that happened, but the winner of that match was Kenny Omega and Hangman Adam Page. But Page is still having problems with the Elite because they look like they're going to celebrate together, but it didn't work out with Page. Bad Page. And then our next match of the evening, we have let's get to it first. We have Brandy Rose and Mel. I got bored of it. I'm sorry, but Brandy and Mel learn not to wrestle. But they versed Sheeta and Chris Stanlander. It was a pretty decent match. Decent, but it wasn't pretty good. But the winner of that match, I believe, was Sheeta and Chris, got the win. Good job for them. But Brandy Rose is not happy. They had Luther as in their in the corner. I guess there's no Awesome Kong, but Mel and Brandy Rose lost because Mel got pinned. God damn, Mel, what's wrong with you, Mel? Mel got pinned. Then we had Jon Moxley versus Sammy Guevara. Whoever wins this match will be versing the main event guys, Darby Allin or Pac, to verse next week to become the #1 contender to the World Heavyweight Championship. The Le Champion, Chris Jericho's title. Pretty decent match. It was pretty good. Sammy is amazing. Jon Moxley is amazing. But the winner of that match was Jon Moxley. But ladies and gentlemen, Jon Moxley did not celebrate his win because the lights went. First we heard Chris Jericho's song come on, and then the lights came out, and then they came back on. And we saw the Inner Circle attacking Jon Moxley. They were attacking him. We saw Ortiz and Santana holding him. We saw Sammy hitting him. We saw Jake Hager kick him in the wing wang. And then Chris Jericho had this spiky shirt. And he's unscrews one of the spikes. And he stabs in the eye of Jon Moxley. He put the dang spike right into the eye of Jon Moxley. That is horrible. And ladies and gentlemen, the doctors were trying to get him clear, go to the ambulance, things like that. So that happened. Poor Jon Moxley, right in his eye, man, right in his eye. Ugh. Then we had a 6-man tag team match. This is the match I did not know why is happening, because we have a legend in this match. And ladies and gentlemen, I do want to say a special message, but after the video, after this results. But we have MJF teams up with the Butcher and the Blade to verse DDP, Dustin Rhodes, and QT Marshall in a 6-man tag team match. It was pretty decent, but why in the world DDP in the match? Why couldn't it be somebody that actually has a problem with MJF? But ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match, but everybody was doing flippy-doobie-doos, jumping off the turnbuckles, and then they weren't focused onto MJF, and he got the roll-up onto Marshall, and the 1, 2, 3, MJF stole the win. But you guys weren't even paying attention. That's your fault. And speaking of MJF, my nose is running. Speaking of MJF, ladies and gentlemen, we will have a match between Cody Rhodes and MJF at Revolution at February, because Cody Rhodes accepts all the stipulations, getting whacked or whipped or lashed 10 times by a belt, having a steel cage match with the guard in a steel cage match. They said it's like before their match, so I guess I don't know. And then the third one is he can't touch MJF. Cody Rhodes accepted the match. He accepted all those stipulations, so I guess in these couple weeks, we're going to see those stipulations happen. So, ladies and gentlemen, we had our main event, Pac versus Darby Allin. It was a pretty decent match. Darby is amazing, and Pac is amazing. But, ladies and gentlemen, at the commercial break, we saw Pac power bomb Darby Allin onto the steel steps. That must hurt. And he was busted open on the back, but, ladies and gentlemen, with a black arrow, Neville gets to win, and he's going to verse Jon Moxley next week on the Jericho's cruise to become the number contender. But people thought it will not happen because Jon Moxley got stabbed in the eye by Chris Jericho, so he wouldn't be medically cleared to fight next week. But, ladies and gentlemen, he came out of the ambulance and walked to the arena and says he doesn't care if he has one eye, if he has both eyes, if he's blind or anything, or he's almost dead. He doesn't care. He's going to be there next week to verse Pac and get his shot at the World Championship whenever he wins the match. So that's going to happen, and ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty good to see. It's going to be part 2 of those two versing. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the saddest thing that we heard about somebody, The Rock's father, he passed away. I believe it was yesterday. I think he passed away yesterday. NXT and AEW showed a picture of Rocky Johnson when he was born and when he passed away. But I do want to say rest in peace to Rocky Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, I know I didn't watch wrestling when he's on wrestling, but it's The Rock's father. Nobody wants to see any hero or a role model like The Rock as a tragic thing that happened to him. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope The Rock is fine. I hope his family gets better. But, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys on Saturday for SmackDown results. The return of John Morrison in the ring. It's going to be big. And what's going to happen with The Fiend? Is he going to do more mind games on Daniel Bryan? You will find out. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. Tyler is out. Bye-bye.